Yo, what's up, Afro? I had some technical difficulties. I hope this mic does not sound absolutely awful. I can't tell. Taco Tuesday. Actually, I had tacos yesterday. Huh. Sounds good. Okay, thanks. For some reason, the Rode mic wouldn't turn on. It, like, just would not turn on. It's weird. Yo, oh snap, yeah, it's Tuesday already, bruh. Hey, William, hey, Zezel, hey, Corsair. Nancy's making carne asada. Oh my god. That sounds good. Wish it was me. Actually, I'm making congee tonight with duck bones, so that's probably gonna be pretty good. You love the boom mic? I don't like the boom mic. I switched out the boom mic. Well, for some reason my Rode mic wouldn't work today, so I had to like quickly pull out the boom mic. Hopefully I can get the normal stuff to work next week, because I'm feeling a little discombobulated. So hopefully the sound is okay. Hopefully the music is fine. I don't even know what that is, bro. I've never heard of that. And my desk setup is all weird now. I don't know what's going on. I feel all over the place. Although I don't like the shadow. Oh, kimchi. What do you mean, Ando? What do you mean, no way, bruh? I mean, I like kimchi, but I usually just buy it at the store. It's too difficult to make at home. I know it's Big Sasha, bro. Come on. You're on my close friends list on Instagram. Please, bro. Bro, I feel sad. My other rubber band broke, and this one's too strong. Even though it's so tiny. It's so tiny, it's so strong. Don't even bro me right now, bro? What do you mean, bro? It's also because I haven't been posting. Like, I still do it. I do the live streams, but then I don't post about it. Because I feel like, it's spammy, but it's probably not spammy. Is chat your friend? Like, is chat friends with me on Instagram? No. Very selective with my close friends on Instagram. Very selective, indeed. See, and like I worry you can't hear me if I get too far away. I'm a mess. But yeah, I just haven't really been posting that much in general. So, like, but I felt like it made sense because I have been streaming on Thursdays and I am streaming on Tuesdays now. I'm switching it up. And hopefully we'll be uploading on Thursday, but I still haven't like figured out something to post this Thursday. I don't know, maybe I just won't post a video this Thursday. I don't know what to make. I've also just been having like a really bad really bad skin lately, and when my skin is really bad, I just like don't want to do anything, which is fine. I don't have to be doing stuff, but then I feel bad about my skin, and then I feel bad about not doing anything. So it's like a cyclical. So, yeah. It's fine. That's what this is, by the way. I have a really bad pimple under here, but I'm the kind of person that, like, it's impossible to make a really bad pimple look good even with makeup. So I just, like, kind of just don't want to see the pimple, so I just cover it with, like, a fake mole or something. So that's kind of my vibe. I also have a pimple over here, but I guess that one's pretty covered. Well, it's kind of on the side. I don't know. I'm in my feels lately, I think. It's fine. Also, I don't know. Yeah, it's totally just a regular ass mole. It's just a mole. That's because I'm wearing makeup. Also, this camera is not that good. Like, you can look from the side. Look how much it sticks out. But I think I need to upgrade my cameras. Well, I probably would just do one. I've like, ready for your close-up. I just have not really been really happy with the quality of these cameras anymore. Well, thank you, Ben. I think I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But then what do I do with all these old cameras, you know? I'm sure somebody might want them. Cuz they work pretty okay, but they could look better, is the thing. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should just give them to Misha Mai. Because she's been streaming more. But she can only use them at home. And she's been doing a lot of streams at the gym. Maybe she want one for home. But does she know how to set them up? They're certainly better than a web camera, but it's like not the best. I don't know. I definitely need to, like, well, Joey did my taxes for me, and I definitely, well, I guess, I had to pay back taxes, which makes sense because, you know, OnlyFans and whatever doesn't take anything out for taxes, so that's fine. I was ready for it, but, you know, if that's a thing that happens year over year, I need to be spending a certain amount of money to expense. And a new camera would be a good expense, although I did just buy a new phone. So that's something. I don't know. Yeah, you had to pay front taxes and back taxes? You need to start paying quarterly, or I need to start paying quarterly? Are your taxes that bad that you gotta start paying quarterly, bro? You do? Oh, is it because of all the, like, freelance sort of work you do? Also, I did my makeup differently today. And I like it, I think. But I feel like it looks different. Lurk and work and jerk. Thanks, Joey. Hey, Knight. Remember, please, everybody, only 2 emotes at a time. No more than 2 emotes at a time, because YouTube will ban you. Well, they'll time you out. Yeah, they should be better next year. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I was prepared, but I'm paying, like, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to math it in my head. Sad boy, why you crying? Yeah, freelance and DoorDash and drug running. It'd be like that. Yo, what's up, Lou? 10.99. Yeah, you made it. Yeah, it's good to see you. I hope you've been only a little bit sad lately. Yeah, I paid, like, I don't know. The thing is, I'm in a situation where I have to do some paperwork. Like, I send my... Anyways, I think grand total, I'm probably paying about, like, $7,000 or $8,000. Something like that. Mostly because of OnlyFans and Twitch. But I don't have to worry about Twitch next year. And I'm trying to cut off OnlyFans too. But we'll see. Yikes. Fed plus 600 state. 600 state's not that bad though. Yeah, we talking about taxes, bruh. We talking about taxes. Joey just finished my taxes. So, and that's after all the stuff that I expensed. So if it hadn't been for the expenses, I would have been paying more. What the fuck is your refund? Oh, where the fuck is your refund? I don't know, bruh. You know they want them, and they don't give you the refund for a long time. Yo, literally, Joey's a real one. Joey gets my taxes nice and juicy. What do you mean you gotta get on your LLC game? When you're employed, it's auto. Yeah, I wish I could, but even from my real employer, it's like a situation. Cantonese accountant. I think it actually helps that we file separately. Oh, I mean, I don't have a LLC or anything. I don't know. But I made too much on my side gigs. I guess that it counts for something. I don't know. You imagine if Joey doesn't need glasses. Actually, I need glasses that I refuse to wear. Yeah, I made too much money doing OnlyFans. I was surprised how much I made, actually. Minnie was talking about this yesterday because of Twitch. He writes off all his bars and cameras and stuff. Like, no wonder he's buying bars left and right. What's up, Dark? It's like anything over 600 and side gigs becomes tax burden. Am I winning? I don't know. I don't feel like I am, but today Jade told me. I'll tell you what Jade told me. Don't switch, you bitch. Jade told me today. I forgot. I can't find it. She told me something that was very nice. Now I can't find it. She said... Can't find it. You can't write that off for no reason? Yeah. I mean, I could tell you... If you guys care, I don't know. I mean, look... I know some people don't like to talk about their finances. What's up, Turtle in Training? You caught a YouTube stream. Thanks for being here. But I think that's just a way for companies to, like, keep you down. Like, you're legally... They can't tell you not to discuss what you make. What's up, Urban Prince? So, like, if you care to know... I would tell you. But if you don't want to know. Oh. Jade said I'm crushing it. And I said it doesn't feel like it. But I appreciate it. Oh, it's Taint! Oh my god. What's up, bro? I haven't talked to you in a bit. I mean, aside from in Discord, of course. How you been? Oh shit. Oh god. Anyways. But yeah. I think, well, I don't know. Trying to lean out for upcoming Hot Boy summer. Hell yeah. I think I've bulked a little bit out of control. I was thinking about making, oh my god, my ear's so itchy. I was thinking about making like a short form video about it, but then I was like, I don't know if I can expose myself like that because I'm actually feeling some type of way. But sorry, I turned off the music because I took my headphone out, but it was really itchy. I love that for you. It's a good time to, well, hopefully you have been leaning out. I don't know when is the official start of Hot People Summer. Well, the thing, I was thinking like, I was gonna do a video, it would be like, when you bulked out of control, but at least you got a fat ass. So I was gonna do something like this, and then like twerk at the camera or something. But I don't know if I mean, I just exposed myself like that. But I don't know if I could expose myself like that. But I probably should. Testing. What's up, Sweet Lou? Number 2. I don't know, man. I also feel like my ass is not, like, appropriately fat to call it fat. But maybe that's just a me thing. It's definitely fat from, like, certain angles, but not, like, straight on. I do feel like my legs have grown. Hopefully you can hear me all the way back there. Where's the Yeti mic? Yeah, I mean, I feel like my legs have grown. But I don't know. I'm weak as fuck right now because I don't strength train at all. See, this is bullying. Yeah. Yeah, but I literally don't strength train even one bit. I just use the machines nowadays. But I think that's what like works for me because I know there's a barbell behind me. I need a just like isolation works so much better for me than compound movements, or like machines work better for me because I guess leg press is sort of a compound movement, but squatting doesn't do shit. It only hits my ass. And then also I've been having trouble with my ass. I've been having like, I think I sit too much and I sit like a gremlin. So I've been having some like weird feelings here, like in between, kind of. Yeah. Machines are proven to be better than barbell movements scientifically. Yeah, I something like that. It feels okay now, but like for the past couple weeks, I've been taking psychic damage. Some activation. So I don't feel like I have trouble activating it when the classic city bum, is that what it's called? Yeah. But I think yeah, and maybe I just need to like work it better, but I kind of like was taking it easy for the past couple weeks and basically only doing the leg curl machine. But yesterday I used the barbell, just the barbell, and I was doing some RDLs. And it feels okay today, so maybe I shouldn't have stopped doing that. There was also a situation, wellness pro routine and protocol. Wait, maybe you gotta do, yeah. There was a situation a couple weeks ago where I was really strapped to make content And I was like, okay, easy fallback. Let me do something workout related. And in my hubris, I tried to barbell squat without warming up. And I swear I almost ripped something off the bone. I didn't really, but it hurt really bad. And I was like, that was kind of the start of it. But it feels fine. Also, I don't think I'm a wellness girly. I don't think it's like, I just don't think it's in me. I think I'm like a physique. What's the one up? Bikini wellness. Is it physique next? And then bodybuilding? I know. It was like really last minute. It was the week we came back from the Arnold, because usually I would do stuff on Sundays. Gotta go to work. Okay, have a good day at work. See you later, bruh. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. I'll see you on the gram. I mean, we're on the gram. It seems like I'm not on the gram, but I am. I'm not posting. Fitness. I think I'm figure. I think I'm more of a figure girly. I think I'm figure. What's up, Mopar? How are you? Aw, thank you. I'm making kanji later with duck bones, and I'm looking forward to it. We went to Mr. Pro Design. What's up? Welcome in. I know, it's like my upper body is just like too big. Thank you, bruh. Thank you, bruh. But also, I'm just like, I bulk too close to the sun. Realistically, I'm not like that bulky, I guess. I personally feel a little uncomfortable, is what I would say. I always feel like I have to qualify it when I'm like, but I probably don't need to do that. Or I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to just be like, I feel uncomfortable, and it has nothing to do with you. Nah, yeah, I think it's hard to say though, because sometimes I feel like, well, if I got really lean, would I be bikini sized? But also, I'm not trying to compete. Like, this is us just like shooting the shit. I have no intention of competing. I have no intention of competing because I am not natty enough to compete in a natural competition, but I'm not enhanced enough to compete in an enhanced federation. So yeah, this is us just chatting. Yeah. But I do think that I probably am. I think it's specifically like my lats are too wide, because I don't think my shoulders are that big, and I don't think my arms are that big either, but my back is really wide. Bro, have you ever tried to do like this? It's so hard for me to like turn my body like this. It would take so much practice. I like get a cramp here in my back when I try to do that. I think that's my good side too. Yeah, it really is. It's like something you have to practice a lot. And I can't like turn my body like that very well. Even like this. I get a cramp in my chest when I try to do this. What's up, Angelus? Yeah, I moved the stream day to Tuesday, so maybe is Tuesday better for more people? But it's gonna be Tuesday from now on. I know, it's so hard. Oh, it's Storm. How are you? Like, how do you get your arm over like that? Like, when I do this too hard, like, I get a cramp in my chest. I definitely have too much chest for bikini. Like, it's... Like, this is just... That's not even, like, flexing that hard, and you can see, like, the striations and stuff. Half natty, half enhanced. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, like... I'm taking SARMs, basically. Not basically, I am taking SARMs. But I'm taking a very small dose of SARMs, right? And personally, and other people might disagree, personally, I don't think that I look enhanced. So, but ethically, I don't think it would be right for me to compete in a natural tested federation, even if I think that I could pass the test. Like, ethically, I'm not about that. Yeah, so we cycle them. So it's usually like we have a certain amount and we just take it until it runs out, and then we wait a few months and then we'll start taking it again. What's up, Mr. Oddity? And yeah, I'm not really, personally, I'm not willing to really do more than that. Osterine and MK6 whatever. I can't remember the number off the top. What's up, Jerica? How are you today? You just vibing? Hell yeah, Mr. Oddity. But yeah. Part of the reason I'm probably bulking out of control is because the SARMs makes me really hungry. You hit the gym today. Congratulations, Jerica. I'm proud of you. You are a good girl. Anybody else need any affirmations? I'm happy to help. Yeah, so I don't feel like I can compete with people that are really taking the good stuff, but I don't want to do more than what I'm doing now, because my appearance, which I don't know, I'm not like, I don't like to think that I'm a super vain sort of person, but my appearance does affect my own mental health a lot. Really good for you being honest about that. You feel like a lot of people wouldn't put their ego aside and compete in a tested federation anyways. Yeah, I'm not about that. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is that I would never shame somebody for using performance-enhancing drugs. Like, that is a personal decision. And if you feel like that's what you want to do with your life, more power to you. I don't agree with people that lie about it. Like, I understand if you can't talk about it because, you know, technically it's not legal, right? I don't agree with lying about it, and I don't agree with people that are taking performance-enhancing drugs to, like, compete in tested federations because they can get away with it. And I also don't agree with people... I specifically don't agree with people lying about it to sell things, if that makes sense. You Amazoned BPC157. Now Amazon was like, have you thought about these other peptides? Wow. Yeah. So I will also say I have tried Anavar. I tried a very low dose of Anavar for I think maybe like 8 weeks. And I stopped because I didn't feel like it was really helping with my gains. And it gave me really bad acne. It's difficult. Do what makes you feel good is what you get out of it with... Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So, like, for me, I find that, you know, I had a bad experience with Anavar, and it really made my skin really, really bad. And I know personally that when I'm struggling with, like, acne, and I'm struggling with, like, really bad skin texture, it was like the kind of pimples that are, like, under the skin that makes your face really bumpy, but it's not like you can pop it. Do you know what I'm saying? You just have like really terrible skin texture. And I just felt like super uncomfortable. I didn't like the way I looked. I'm a really bad picker. Like really bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. So like that was just like, it was like so damaging to my mental health. And I would also say that I recently, within the past couple months, exactly, yeah, the ones that were like deep under the skin that you like can't really do anything about, they just have to like sit there. Your back is scarred as fuck for me and your ex picking is hell bad. Yeah, I'm really bad about it. I'm really bad about it. And the thing is that like, I don't really get a lot of body acne. You know, everybody gets a pimple on their back every now and again. But for me, it's all on my face. When something happens, like, it's all my face. And, like, that just, like, it feels so bad, man. It feels, like, super bad, man. And I you know, I would love to tell you that things like this don't matter to me. But the reality is that it matters to me a lot. And it's, like, it's not even just, like, the physical, the look, the appearance. It's like this picking thing that I can't get away from. It's like so hard for me to control. So anyways, it's not really worth it to me. And I mean, I also watched a video by Dr. Mike from Renaissance Periodization, a video on the Renaissance Periodization YouTube channel about what performance enhancing drugs do to like the female anatomy. And I was just like, I don't want any of this stuff to happen to me. You know, like a fat, juicy clit is one thing, but there's a lot of other stuff that I just like don't want. You know, I don't want more body hair. I don't want like I feel like my jaw is already pretty strong. I don't want to lose my hair and grow hair in other places. It's just like, I don't want a deeper voice. People already think I have a deep voice. So it's just like none of the stuff that I want for something that is not even like mine. You know, when you take performance enhancing drugs that push you beyond your natural limit, like you have to keep taking it to maintain it. Your girlfriend can't wait till you get a back sit. She gets disappointed when you don't have any because she loves to pop them. I mean, I also like, I love it, but I don't love it for me and my face. And I don't pop Joey's pimples unless he says he wants me to. Or if it's like, yeah, sometimes he doesn't notice them, but yeah, anyways. I can find that video if people are interested, but like, I was like, I don't want none of this. It's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me. It's not worth it. The short-term benefits are not worth the long-term bad stuff. I feel like there's a better word than bad stuff, but I couldn't think of one. Because I feel like I would get all the bad side effects that I don't want. I'm also already kind of a hairy person. I'm already getting laser for my face. It's just like, it runs in my family. Yeah. I mean, it's not even like, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was not even thinking about that. I was thinking about like irreversible side effects to your physical appearance that you can't change. Also, did you know that when you start taking, for women, when you start taking performance enhancing drugs, your ass gets less fat. I thought it was just like, you know the look, right? Everybody, there's a look that female bodybuilders have that, you know, you assume that they're taking performance enhancing drugs. And I always thought it's just a product of training. But apparently your fat deposits differently, or you lose fat differently when you know, changed your hormone situation. And I was like, I already don't have good ass genetics. Like, I need to maximize my fat distribution. Yeah, negative side effects. The cons. I was trying to think of a different word than cons, but I couldn't come up with one. Anyways, so, but if I was Natty, I would probably compete in the OCB that Metal Megs competes in, because that seems like one of the more legit natural federations. And I mean, it would just be cool to like compete with friends, you know? Yeah, the actual distribution changes. So you know how men typically, XY chromosomes, typically they have like more skinny arms and legs, and you like, you have kind of like a big belly, and you usually lose the fat in your arms and legs pretty easily, but you get stuck with the belly. And you know, men just don't have a whole lot of like fucking fat storage in their ass. Yeah, hormones dictate fat storage. You alter that, it'll alter the body. Yeah, I mean, let me find you all the video. I'm gonna find you the video in case anybody wants to watch it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I also didn't think about that before. And then I watched this video and I was like, no, it's not for me. Renaissance periodization. Female women steroids. Yeah. Why can't I find it? I'll find it later. For some reason, it's not coming up specifically. I don't wanna take time to. I'll find it later and I'll put it in the Discord. But yeah. Yeah, the OCB seems like legit. It's small, but it's legit. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was an RP video where he literally just like. He literally just like listed out like the possible side effects, I guess. But maybe it wasn't? I don't know. I know Dr. Mike was in it. You're thinking about trying his programmer app? I don't know anybody that has tried it, but I really like the Renaissance Periodization channel. I like Dr. Mike's videos. I do my own programming. But you know, they definitely know more than I do. Maybe I saw that one. Maybe that was the one. But I have to rewatch it. I thought it was just him by himself, sitting in his chair with the stuff. I thought Sheps was doing Jug AI. Did he change? Why would he do Renaissance Periodization when Renaissance Periodization is for bodybuilding? Sometimes you don't feel like your programming is effective. I mean, do you want me to take a look at your program? You always say that, Mopar. It's always the same drink. I know. It's because it's lemon lime flavor. I think I have the saturation on this camera up. And it like makes it look more neon. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. You like the color? I can't get it in the camera. You can kind of see it there. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, hey, if you want me to look at your program, I can look at it. I mean, we can look at it right now on stream. I'm not doing anything. It's actually... Looks dope, also don't look like anything you should put in your body. Yeah, just put it in the Discord. It's disco. It's a royalty-free disco. Gaining a little more personality. Been following you and your guy for many years. Wow. Do I know you from a different name? I would say the YouTube and the live stream is the best place to actually know with me. Know with me. Because, yeah, I feel like my... Oh! I guess I should have known that. Instagram's not really, like, the best place to actually get to know me, because... I feel like, you don't powerlift no more? Did you, like, switch over to BJJ? Like, completely? Weren't you doing both? Look, Sweet Lou, I am, like... Look, if you need to... What's up, Owen? You almost forgot about the schedule change. All good. Need to format it? But you have it set up is a doc. Oh, it's super weird. Now you're just bro lifting? Bro. If anyone is bro lifting, it is I. I am the true bro lifter. I just like, I mean, I kind of like briefly talked about it in the Aesthetic Physique Enthusiast Discord server, but I'm just like, I'm not really feeling the fitness right now. I know that I have to do it, but I'm just like really not into it right now. And Sweet Lou suggested that I like change something up. Change the goal. Like, I can read. I'm gonna read what Sweet Lou said. Bro, that's why I stopped doing BJJ too. Somebody almost ripped my arm off, and I was like, I'm out. I'm too old for this. I'm out. Yeah, I mean, for me, I think about streaming as like a time for us to hang out, and if the chat is not really chatting, then I might like try to work some exercises in, but for me, it's more about hanging out with you all instead of like trying to get the workout in, because I feel like I can't pay attention very well, and I feel like my workout's not very good if I try to do both at the same time. And it's also like one of the reasons like I reduced the amount of time I was streaming. Anyways, so Sweet Lou was saying that he's been experimenting with some stuff because he's feeling disengaged from his workouts, and he kind of like outlined what he's doing with his programming, and what his new goals are. And I've said that I'm also feeling really disengaged from my workouts lately, and I keep saying, everybody's like, I just keep saying, I'm sure it's the changing season. It's probably not, but that's what I keep saying. That's my excuse. I do like hanging out with you all. I do like. I also like the Discord, but it's like a little bit different to actually like be on stream. Okay. So Sweet Lou said, I've been experimenting, trying other things just because I was getting bored and needed a new challenge. And he thinks this is good for him personally. Did 3 rounds of basic movements and was dying each week, adding a new round till you get 5, and that was eye-opening. So he said, I would 100% recommend experimenting and maybe finding new goals and new things to strive for you wouldn't have previously. And I thought that was some really good advice that I probably won't take, if I'm honest, because I'm just like a piece of shit. I mean, I was trying, I feel I have this, like, I think I have a weird mental block when I'm reading things, because I don't want it to sound like I am saying, I want people to know that you are saying that, and then I trip over my words. So I was trying to, like, read it, but then I was trying to be like, Sweet Lou said this, not I said this. Because in the post you said I said this, but this is like it's a me thing. I think it was well written. Heading out now. Okay, see you later, Mpro. Thanks for stopping by. Do you? I don't think so. I know way more problematic people than you. I know, like, way more problematic people than you. There's a boy! Mr. McKeep, would you like some treats? I got treats, so now we can give the boys the treats. Let's see if the thing will work. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, I realized there probably wasn't sound on that other one because I had to last minute set this up. No, it's because he got brushed and it was just sticking there. It works good, but it's just like, I need to clean up down here because there's hair everywhere. Now it's fucked off. Maybe I'll do some fake, I've designated stream days as ARM days if I do anything. Yeah. Anyways, I think part of my problem right now is that vacation is coming up and it feels like tracking my food right now. So I've completely stopped tracking my food. This past week, I have specifically been eating like an asshole because of work. Well, because of work and because of myself. Let's be real. I could have made healthier choices. I could have made more nutritious choices. What's up, Kite? How are you? Yeah, so I stopped tracking because it didn't feel like it was worth it. And I'm also just like not feeling super engaged with my workouts because, I mean, we'll be honest, like, I don't really like working out in the first place. I don't like strength training. I don't like lifting heavy weights. I don't like being uncomfortable. I don't like cardio training at all. I just don't like anything. So it's, yeah, I'm just trying to make myself work out. You're at the gym? You had to stop in and say hi. Well, appreciate you. But yeah. So I've been doing the thing for the most part. Just probably not as well or as much as I should. I did really good in February, and then fell off a little bit in March. But there's been, like... I'm a creature of habit and schedule. And when my schedule gets messed up, it's hard for me to get back on track, I think. That's something I know about myself. Gamer? Yeah. So... There's a medicine being developed that would make muscles grow. It's not like a steroid. I mean, they already have stuff like that that helps maintain or grow muscle. It's just, like, you have to have a prescription for it. So the Anavar, which is an actual, like, medical thing, is for people that have, like, wasting sickness. Or, like... Probably, like, when you're getting, like, chemotherapy and stuff like that. Probably. I don't know specifically, because I don't deal with any medical stuff. That's all on Joey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's a thing that is happening. Green is a good color on me, thank you. I do like green. I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to develop a specific makeup routine for vacation for Japan. Outside of, like, content creation, I don't usually wear makeup in everyday life. Like, I just don't care. But when I'm on vacation, I do usually wear makeup almost every day because I like to look cute. And yeah, it just, for me, I enjoy applying makeup. I think it's fun. So, like, if I have the time, I want to do it. You know, it's just for, like, leisure and stuff. Pushing potential abuse, yeah, for sure. I mean, I would think that a medication that helps your muscles grow is probably not the same as synthol, which is literally just like oil in your muscle. The makeup looks, if you have a suggestion for a makeup look, please send it my way. Like, I'm happy to, like, just play with makeup sometimes. It's just a little difficult, like, if I have a lot of, if I have stuff going on at work, because usually, you know, when it's getting to the end of the day, I will just, like, put my makeup on. I don't feel like... Okay, this is my thing about JoJo characters, right? Outside of, like, the hair and the outfits and the cell shading, I don't think that they have a very wacky makeup look. Like, if I didn't do my hair like Jolene, nobody would know that I was, you know, doing a Jolene-inspired look. There are some characters that are different, but yeah. So I don't, like if you want, like, cell shading, I guess, but it would just look like me cel-shaded. Of course, I mean, everything has side effects. I mean, you ever watch the commercials for medication and it's like, wow, your whole life will be better because you don't have plaque psoriasis, but you might have depression and you might kill yourself and you're probably gonna have anxiety 24/7. So it is what it is. But I mean, TRT is a medicine that people with hormone issues take to feel normal. But a lot of people also abuse it. And it does also have side effects. You need to watch Stone Ocean. I enjoyed it. I liked it. You know, I read part 6. Part 6, I think... No, I read part 6 and part 4. I'm not big on reading manga. I just, like, don't really have the time. But I actually did read part 6. And I read part 4 because that was my favorite. And I liked the anime a lot because a lot of times JoJo is very confusing. Like, reading it is very confusing because there's a lot of wacky stuff going on, and black and white can make it, like, kind of difficult to understand what's happening. So honestly, I would tell you, like, if you're interested in reading JoJo, you might want to watch the anime first and then read the manga, and it probably would make a lot more sense. But I actually liked Anasui in the anime. Also, if I say the names wrong or differently, the creator of JoJo used a lot of copywritten names for the characters in his manga, so they have to change them for the anime. So anyways, in the manga it's Anasui. I don't remember what they fucking call him in the anime, but I keep calling him Anasui. I really disliked him in the manga. He was... I mean, he's still kind of a fuckboy, but I liked him a lot more in the anime, which I think is good. I mean, I like that I like a character more. But what... I don't have a huge list of, like, figures that I'm looking for in Japan this year, because I'm kind of, like, cutting back on stuff. I'm trying to only buy pieces that I really like. You know, not just collecting for the sake of collecting. I want it to be something that I really, really like. And I do want to pick up a couple of the super action figures, the JoJo super action figures, because I have Hermes and I have Weather Report, and I want to just have, like, a nice little, like, collection of part 6 action figures. Yeah. I'm also looking, there's one from part 4 that I've been looking for years, and I decided that if I can't find it this year in Japan, I'm just gonna buy it online. It's like $250. So it would be nice if I could find it in person, because it would probably be less expensive, but I need it. I need it for the... I need it. I don't really need it. I'm very privileged to be in a place where my life where I can spend stupid money on dumb anime shit. Like, I don't have any specific Zoro figures that I'm looking for. I need it! That's the fucking insert SpongeBob. If I was editing this video, I would insert that SpongeBob picture right here, but I'm not gonna edit this. But, yeah. So I'm not looking for anything specific Zoro related, but if I see something that I really like, I just haven't really been paying attention. If I see something I really like for an okay price, I'll probably pick that up. And there's a couple Fate Grand Order figures I'm looking for. I need to stock up on some, like, Japanese like skincare stuff. That's way cheaper to buy in Japan than it is to buy online. Yeah, but a lot of the stuff that I buy in Japan is possible to buy on Amazon, but it's just more expensive. Yeah. I posted it in Discord a little while ago. I do want that crab plushie. That one specific crab plushie, and maybe the lobster, because those were really cute. So I'm gonna look for those. I know where to find them if they are still available. Yeah, I know where to find them if they're still available. And I feel So I was worried. So I don't like to buy stuff that I don't really like know anything about. But when I did some research, it seems like it's not like from an anime or a book or anything. It's just a cute character. So, yeah. I need to rescue that crab plushie, bruh. He's so cute. He's too cute. Yeah. I think the vacation I'll feel like is a reset. You know? I'm a little low motivation right now, but I'm excited for vacation. And hopefully when I get back, I'll feel better. Yeah. And I'm excited to vlog, I guess. I had a lot of anxiety about doing vlogs in Japan. I still feel a little weird about it, but I hope I can make something nice, make something that I like, because I really liked, there was a few things that, you know, if I was going to go back and redo it, that I would have changed about the Arnold vlog, but overall I really liked how it turned out. So I feel good about like what I could do for a vlog in Japan. What's up, Spenzo? How are you? Anyways, so I don't need to. I would like to make a video for this Thursday, but I kind of like, I don't have anything prepared. I'm not sure what I can do so last minute, but I need to start thinking about next week, I guess. I do still need to do a plant favorites, but I kind of wanted to have a little something in between, more videos in between. A day in the life. I could do a day in the life, but like, my life is very boring, and that's not really like a good excuse, because I watch a lot of videos where people don't really do a lot of stuff in the day, but they vlog it anyways. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could do like a what I eat in a day. I could do, yeah. It is literally about, it's like, I don't really do anything. I like get up, I like jump out of bed. And then I make my weird coffee concoction. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good. I literally eat some like really cursed food. So that's part of the problem, is a lot of what I eat is like very weird. Okay, let me look at it. Let me pull it up. Oh, okay, I see. Wow, thanks for following. Thanks for subscribing, Igor. Need wacky neighbors to pop up. I don't really have wacky neighbors. Okay, so you do lower, upper power, lower power, back and shoulders, lower chest and arms. So, I mean, I'm not cool enough to work out with lean beef patty. But, I mean, if you want to tell Patty to hit me up, like, go ahead. I totally would. So, I'm looking at it. I guess I can pull up. Can I make make it bigger? Let me see if I can do that. I'm not gonna ask. It would be one thing if, like, I was Okay, here's something. This is like specifically like, I would say like a content creator problem. It is a pet peeve of mine when somebody, I'm gonna get to this workout. We're gonna look at it in a second. I just wanna say, it's a huge pet peeve of mine when somebody else reaches out to me and says, hey, if you are in my area, I would love to work with you. I hate that. I will probably never, ever be in your area. I don't care where you live. If you are not in my area, please don't ask, don't contact me. It's not gonna happen. So, like, if I was in Patty's area, and honestly, I have no idea where she lives. If I was in her area, maybe I would be like, hey, would love to work out with you sometime. Although I also like feel like that's weird considering how the disparity in our following. But yeah, I can tell you as a content creator, it's very annoying when people are like, when you come to me, let's work together. No, if you want to work with me, you come to me, to my area. And for me specifically, I'm pretty sure that it says on my profiles that I'm in the DMV. It does not say that, but yeah. That's a big pet peeve of mine. Like, if we're friends, you know, that's totally different. Because if I was gonna go to you, I could probably stay at your house. You know, I don't mind driving to hang out with friends. But a random stranger telling me to message them when I am in their city, it's not gonna happen. If I'm going to somebody else's city, it's because of a specific reason. Anyways. What am I trying to pull up? Sorry, thank you, Lou. Thank you, Lou. I forgot. 1.44 star. Yeah. So 3x5 bent over rows. 2x10 weighted pull-ups. What's a rack chin? Weighted dips. Shoulder. Always nice to have friends in another city that you can spend a night and hang out with. You have done it many times, like you're gonna go visit friends and then they come to your place. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A bruh moment. Come on. Preacher curls, skull crushers. Lower power. Squats, hack squat, leg extension. Stiff leg deadlift, leg curls, seated calf raises. Is it like this? From like a bar that's kind of low to the ground? Or is it more like a pull-up? Is it more like a row? Or it's more like a pull-up? Squats, hack squats. Okay. How are you, Nania? What, bro? You were just in like Iceland and then you were also in Seattle? Yeah, I do the Sudoku. Back and shoulders. Speed bent over rows. Rack chins. Seated cable row. Brace dumbbell rows. Close grip pull downs. So you are Mr. Worldwide. So okay, tell me this, Taint Stick. Did you take the fat kind of template and then do your own exercises and like rep schemes and stuff? Or is this a specific program that you pulled like exactly from Lane Norton? Lower hypertrophy, speed squats, 6x3, back squats, leg press, leg extension, remaining deadlift, lying leg curls, seated leg curls, seated calf raises. Okay. Speed dumbbell press, incline dumbbell, incline chest. Okay, so tell me how you're feeling about your workouts. My first impression, is that this is way too much volume. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of a low volume girly, but this seems like way too much to me. No, if Paint Stick is comfortable with other people's input, then Sweet Lou is very knowledgeable. So if Paint Stick is comfortable, I would say that Sweet Lou is a very the more the merrier. Okay. So you feel like it takes too long and you don't think your legs are growing. You are comfortable. Okay, perfect. Okay, so also I would say, like, if you're trying to lean out for the summer, you're probably not going to see a ton of gains, right? So, keeping that in mind, we're gonna think about this a little bit. So I feel like there is like way too much volume. Okay, you hit a lot of strength goals. Lane's fat is pretty advanced split, so not sure if you're at that training was also 1000% not a cutting program. I can tell you, as somebody that has done fat, and I've done multiple Lane programs, that I would agree with caveats. If you can really force yourself not to do too much, I think you can stick with any program while you're in a cut. But I think this is too much. Like, for your hypertrophy days, I would probably completely get rid of the 6x3. So when you're in a calorie deficit, so this is what I would say. When you're in a calorie deficit, you have a more difficult time recovering, and the risk of injury is much higher. So if you're doing a high intensity training program, your risks become even higher, and you have a much more difficult time recovering in between workouts. Yeah, so it's hard for people to see the weights go down when they're in a cut. And a lot of times it's not a bad idea to push yourself, of course, but you might push yourself too hard. Yeah. Anyways, curls, shoulders. So a high volume program, someone in a deficit did not have the materials to repair and recover. Yeah. lower hypertrophy, leg press, leg extensions, curls, seated curls. I think it's too much. And you're coming off a hip injury. I think this program is honestly just too much. It's so many exercises and it's so many sets and it's so many reps. I would also personally change your split a little bit, and I would instead of doing back shoulder hypertrophy and chest and arms, I would go pull hypertrophy and push hypertrophy. So it would be back, rear delts if you do rear delts, and biceps. And then this would be chest, front and lateral shoulders, and triceps. You know, if you're gonna fatigue a muscle, just fatigue it all at one time, you know, don't split it up. Because if you're doing all these like rows and stuff, you're going to be working your biceps. You might as well just get your biceps in there. And when you're doing like your shoulder press, like your anterior shoulder and your chest are tied in together. And a lot of times you're hitting both at the same time, at least a little bit. So like personally, I would change that. I think on your hypertrophy days, I would get rid of this 6x3. I don't think you need it. I think it's too much. I mean, I think it's up to you. Like you said, you are already thinking about the Renaissance periodization app. Maybe you just go with that. Power hypertrophy, upper lower, 4 days, easy to cover, a little less volume. It depends on like if you're doing it in a 1 week thing, but yeah. But leg press. So rack chins, bench press, weighted dips. Dumbbell shoulder press, preacher curls, skull crushers. Honestly, and I don't know if this is the order that you do them in. I would put your curls up with the pulling exercises. Like if you're doing back first, I would do back, biceps, and then I would do I'd probably go, for me personally, I would go shoulders, chest, triceps. Lower body, squats, hack squats, leg extensions, stiff leg deadlifts, leg curls, seated calf raises. Can't even do, you're working away to do 12 with good form without weights. You're at 3 right now. Don't even do pull-ups then, bro. Do pull-downs. What are you doing? Get rid of those fucking pull-ups. If you get rid of the pull-ups and do pull-downs. Yeah, back with, I put all your pulling things together and all your pushing things together. So I would say the same thing about this one. Oh, like, yeah, like I said, do all your pulling and all your pushing together on the same days. Okay, so anecdotally, I find that it's difficult for me to grow the size of my legs with a lot of compound movements. Like squats, I squatted for years. The caveat with that is strength focus, because if you do chest, then back, then dips, you have recovery till you get the dips, yeah. I just do not find that big compound movements help with my leg development. Really, I just do not. So, and the reason that is, I'm gonna switch cameras. The reason I think that I did not find a lot of actual growth in the size of my legs with compound movements is because I have a difficult time stretching my quadricep in a squatting movement. So I am somewhat flexible, and for me, bending my leg, I don't feel shit in here. Obviously, I know that the muscle is working, but I rarely feel sore in my quads if I'm doing a squatting motion. It needs to be really stretched. And things that I've been doing lately to help with that stretch is on my machine work. I have to finagle the machines so that it actually stretches out my quad. So I'm going to have a hard time explaining it a little bit because of my mic situation. I can't really go over there and talk at the same time. Okay, but so typically when I'm doing a leg extension machine, my leg is about in this motion. I'm not getting a lot of stretch in that. I take this yoga block and I put it in between the pad and my leg to force my leg back farther, right? And I also try to sit, it looks dumb, but I try to sit like this. Sit as like this as possible and force my leg back so it gets stretched more. And actually, I've been finding that helps. Another hack that I also saw from Renaissance Periodization is 1 plus half reps. And when you're doing your half rep, you do it in the stretched position. So I wouldn't recommend doing this for every single exercise, but I've been doing it for my quads because that's where I'm having trouble growing. I mean, everybody says they look bigger, but I could just be getting fat. Anyways, so I'll go like 1 rep, half rep, 2, 3, 3. And I feel that way more. Like if you want to do your squats and stuff for strength, like go for it, cool, do it. But when it comes to like your lower hypertrophy days, I would not do squats. Oh my God, thank you, little Trez. I don't think you need those speed squats in there at all. And you got to try to finagle your exercises so that you're getting as much stretch as possible. And maybe you even want to change your exercises, you know? I'm not going to keep this mic. I was having trouble with the lav mic. And I had to set this up really quickly, but it's kind of annoying me that I'm having a hard time like moving around the gym. Yeah, getting the stretch. And I hate doing this exercise, but it's honestly so good for your quads. And we're calling it the Dio squats, but it's like a lot of people will call it like a sissy squat variation. But it's basically like, it's so hard. It's so fucking hard. It's so fucking hard. But like that stretches out my quads like nothing else. Yeah. Fat is a program that serves 2 masters at once to get stronger and bigger, and the goal of the program is aligned with the goal of the training. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. And like usually what I've been doing is I'll put a rubber band up here and I'll use that to help me up. But yeah, that for me does a lot. And when I do my leg press, I also do the 1 plus half. And I have a weird hack for my leg press personally, because it doesn't have enough range of motion for me. But the 1 plus half. But I honestly think that you're doing like way too much. Like on your hypertrophy day, you don't need to be doing hack squats and leg press and leg extensions. Like maybe pick 2 and do like 6 or 8 sets altogether. I honestly feel like that's too much. You don't need to be doing Romanian deadlifts and lying leg curls and seated leg curls. Like it's a lot, you know? Maybe you do Romanian deadlifts and you do like 3 of one type of curl. And on your other day, you do the other type of curl. I think it's just like way too much. You don't need to be doing incline dumbbell, incline barbell, and incline cable flies. It's too much. If you really feel like you need to do more than one, just like do 2 and like split it up a little bit. But if we're talking about like chest, I would say like hit incline and straight. You know, if you're do a dumbbell press, just do a straight dumbbell press, because it's kind of gonna hit the main part and the lower part, and then do your incline flies. But like 3 separate exercises is too much. 3 exercises of triceps after doing all that chest, too much. What about decline? I think that depends on your anatomy, right? So for me, I don't do any decline. First of all, because I have boobs in the way. And second of all, when I bench, I always touch the bar to the lower part of my chest. And I have a really good range of motion, so I don't feel like I need to do decline. If you specifically feel like you need more under chest, and when you bench, you have a straighter up and down sort of a form, then maybe you do decline instead. Maybe you do decline flies. But it's kind of whatever. I do think incline is more important, and it also hits your shoulders, but like you don't need 3 separate exercises of incline. I would honestly, if you're doing I just don't think, I think it's too much. I think you need to consolidate. What's the video? Minimum effect. What is the... periodization. Minimum effective volume. I think you should figure out what your minimum effective volume is going to be. Maybe you do a little bit more specifically on the areas that you want to bring up, and rework your program a little bit that way. So, I mean, I can tell you I'll show you, this is what my program looks like currently. And I can tell you that I feel like the volume is effective. So, my current program, I wasn't showing it. My current program, and maybe I'm a little too low volume, but my current program is upper push, upper pull, lower pull. And I do 1 exercise of lateral delt for 4 sets, because that's my focus for this workout. And then I only do 3 sets of chest, 3 sets of anterior shoulders, and 1 set of one exercise of 4 sets for triceps. I think I said that wrong. 1 exercise for lateral delts, 4 sets. 1 exercise for chest, 3 sets. 1 exercise for anterior shoulders, 3 sets. 1 exercise of triceps for 4 sets. And I'm a consistent sandbagger for real. I don't try that hard, but I feel like when I'm going to like an RPE 8 or 9, I feel it the next day. Like I really truly feel it the next day. If I'm doing all my sets dialed in, perfect form, really stretching the muscle at the bottom, like I'm feeling it. I did dumbbell bench press the other day and I literally was sore for like 4 days after that. So like really good form, you can lower your volume. If you're doing a bunch of junk volume and you're just like tossing the weights around, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. I can't say. I'm not trying to like shit talk you or anything, but like, you know, think to yourself, like truly, am I truly doing every rep as good as I could? Am I making the most of every single rep? You know? So, like I said, this is very low volume, but I do feel like I am seeing like results. And if nothing else, I'm maintaining what I have. And honestly, sometimes that's the best you can hope for, especially in a cut. So my day 2 lower push is only 3 sets each, but it's leg press for the quads, leg extension for the quads, and then my fucking Dio squats. And then since I have this in and out machine, I do the ins on this day, but it's only 3 sets each. So I am trying to prioritize my legs because my legs are not my strong point. So I do a little bit more, but you can see it's still, the whole workout is only 12 sets. And I'm doing the thing. I'm really in it. And you can see sometimes I do have like my 1 plus 0.5. But yeah. I think why I navigate to higher volume stuff is because it's the only way you get the intensity that makes you feel like you're doing good work. You can do good work without doing like so much. And I understand that it can be like hard to get out of that mindset, but like if you are really doing the work on each set, you should be having benefits from just minimum effective volume. I don't know how else to put it. Like this is my pull day, which is a little bit more, but I superset my rear delt and my biceps. But for every single pulling exercise, I'm basically going to like completely hanging and then engaging my entire back, you know? I'm really letting the weight pull me, and then I'm engaging everything. When I go down, let it pull, and then I come all the way back. Really, everything. What's up, Practical Magic? How are you? So yeah. I think you should think about some things. I think you should think about, Paint Stick. Like, how much intensity are you putting into each exercise? Are you really using the best form you possibly can? Are you really fully stretching the muscle that you're trying to work and not using like other stuff? And then if you're like, yes, I'm doing that, then you might want to think about stuff like the 1 plus 0.5 rep scheme, or maybe you do the myo rep match, or maybe you do like a drop set at the end of each exercise. You know, so if you have like 3 sets, maybe on the 3rd set you do 1 drop set, something like that. But yeah, I think you do need to like kind of cut down on some of that like junk volume, because like, what was it? Seven sets of triceps seems like too much to me. Yeah. This is my hamstring day, and I tell you, like, quad day, okay, I don't usually feel sore because it's just hard for me to work my quads. But when I'm doing like hamstring and glute day, and I really stretch out my glutes when I'm doing like my RDLs and stuff like that, I'm brutalized the next day, bro. I'm truly brutalized. And the calf raises, like, my calves are always sore because I'm really stretching it at the bottom all the way and up. You know what I've been doing? This is total a side note. Like, obviously we all do like these calves for the back, but I've also been training the front, my shins. You kind of like all that. Look, if you like it and like that helps motivate you to work out, I'm not going to tell you to cut it out, but it seems like a lot to me. And you're saying like your workouts are so long, but I think that at the very least, I think you can get down to like 2 exercises. Maybe you do 2 exercises for 3 sets each instead of like 3, 2, 2. And I mean, just not switching like your machines around and stuff like that will probably reduce the amount of time you're working out. You might even consider like, I mean, I would say the same for the curls. Like, go from like 3 exercises to 2, and maybe just do 3 sets for each exercise. If you really love blasting your arms, which I mean, people like to do that. We like to blast the arms. Yeah, I do think all of these are like pretty good exercises where you can like really, like, I personally, if spider curls is like an incline thing where you do this, I personally really like that. But I think like preacher curls and dumb and concentration curls are like pretty close. I don't necessarily think you need to be doing both of those. And I really don't think you need all of these. Like, I would say switch 2 of them. But also, like I mentioned, putting the biceps on with, do a pull day and a push day instead of back and shoulders and chest and arms. And that honestly might make you like rethink like how much volume you need to do, because if you're doing a lot of like pulling stuff and you're getting some bicep work, you might feel more tired in your biceps and be like, oh, actually I don't need to be doing 3 exercises. I don't need to be doing 7 total sets because I'm already feeling it. But yeah, and like I said, I would just like get rid of these like these speed things. I don't think you need it. I think that's too much. 3 sets of 6, or 6 sets of 3. That's so many sets. Anyways, yeah. This, like, you wanna get like all the fatigue in one area all at the same time. But you did mention you were thinking about doing the RP app. Maybe you just need like a complete switch and you want to just try that out. I don't know if you get like a 1 month free or something like that, but that might be like, maybe you just let Dr. Mike take the reins, you know, and you stop thinking about it. Sometimes it's nice to just let somebody else think about these things for you. You know, just saying. I feel like I just like sounded like an asshole that whole time. So I'm sorry if I just sounded like an asshole. I do think that this is a pretty good program in general. And I have done similar programs. I think there's definitely some modifications that you can make to make some parts of it a little bit more effective, like grouping all your pushing and pulling exercises together. But yeah, I think just like, especially when you say like the workout feels like it's taking like a really long time, I think condensing some stuff will help with that. I feel like I did, but I'm glad you don't think that I did. I certainly don't think that I'm like the best, most knowledgeable person when it comes to these things, but hopefully it was some okay advice. Yeah, you also just have to be like more kind to yourself when you are in a calorie deficit. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to be making a lot of strength gains. You're probably going to be feeling extra tired when you work out, and like you kind of have to be like okay with that mentally. You know, you feel kind of better because like you're like, ah, yeah, I'm looking good, but then you're like, oh man, I'm feeling like shit. Take everything at face value because you're neurospicy. Okay, I wasn't trying to be an asshole, but I think a lot of times people, I think I say things a little too bluntly sometimes, even though I try not to. I try to like think about it nowadays, whereas before I kind of just like, I did say stuff like an asshole. So yeah, I do think overall it's a good program. It just needs like some tweaks. But like seriously, if you just want to let Dr. Mike take the reins, like let us know how the RP app works out, because you know, I watch a lot of Dr. Mike videos and sometimes I'm like, maybe I should try it, but I feel like it would make me work out too hard, and I don't want to work out hard. As a what did I say before? I just sandbag everything because I don't like to be sore. I don't know. I'm not into it. Yeah, it is like $30 a month. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like $30 a month, but I mean, love to sandbag too. What's up, McWilden? Welcome in. I mean, when I think about all the other stupid shit I spend my money on, I shouldn't even like think about the cost. For me personally, I mean, I'm not talking about anybody else. This is like all the dumb shit. Do you know how much money Joey and I spend when we eat at McDonald's? Like, hey Anna. Like, I'm ashamed to say how much. I can look it up. I have the app. I'm about to look it up right now. This is why you have Sweet Lou make you a spreadsheet. I mean, where's my past orders? I want to see my past orders. Wow, it doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me how much I spent. Look, okay, this is a past order. And tell me how much money you think that is. Two double fish fillets, 2 large fries, 1 triple cheeseburger, 1 double quarter pounder with cheese, and a 6-piece chicken McNugget. Like, how much money do you think that was? Too much. Way more than $30. So, like, yeah. I feel like it's probably more than $50. $43.66. $420.69 exactly. But yeah. So, like, for me, it shouldn't be about the cost. But I'm not gonna speak for other people. I'm not a strict budgeter. They have raised the price, but I'm a gluttonous whore. Real talk. I'm a gluttonous whore, so I can't be mad. I can't be mad about it. Yeah. I think at the very least, if you're thinking about it, like, you could try it for 1 month and see how much value you found, and then decide if you want to stick with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you did say that you're pretty strict on your budget, so. You could also try making some changes in your current program, try it out for another month and see how you feel, and then, like, if you're still not feeling it, then do it. My thoughts on apps for fitness is I can do this shit myself and get results, and I'm gonna eat that McDonald's for the same money and more. I feel I need to go full nom nom like too often, if I'm honest. But yeah, there's definitely some things that I will not pay for, and there's a lot of things that I pay too much for, and that's okay. It's not that big a deal. I do not pay for the MyFitnessPal premium. I just don't. I don't need it. I'll input, if I'm tracking my food, I'll input every single thing. It's like the principle of it, right? I will input every single thing myself if I have to. But yeah, I don't pay for MyFitnessPal. But I'm kind of considering Renaissance periodization. I'm thinking about it. My biggest thing is I'm worried I'm going to have to work out too much. I'm going to have to work out too hard, and I don't want to work out hard. I want to be like really low key. And that's why my muscles are low key. It's because I'm low key. It's because I don't try hard. That's okay. You know, it's okay to be mid. It's okay to be mid. I'm telling you right now, it's okay to be mid. I'm okay with being mid. I'm okay. I feel like maybe I'm upper mid. And I'm okay with that. I'm like, you know, here's mid. I'm like maybe like here. I'm upper mid. Okay, yeah, okay. Apparently, okay, Ariel tried to, we were on a Discord call with Ariel, and Ariel tried to order a McChicken, and it was $4, and I looked it up, it's only $3 in Maryland. Dr. Mike cannot prescribe you medication, bro. Dr. Mike's not that kind of doctor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm trying to just, like, live, I'm trying to coast. I'm trying to live, like, right around here all the time. I don't need to be up here. I also really don't want to be down here. So I'm good, like, kind of, like, in here, like this. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I also feel like this is not a problem. This is just my body. I feel like I don't have the best fat distribution, right? So, like, some people with my same body fat level might be looking, like, super, like, beefy. And I just, like, I hold just most of my fat in my stomach. And I'm like, hate to see it, but it is what it is. You remember $1? The $1 menu? I do remember the $1 menu. But they didn't have, it was only, like, four chicken nuggets for $1. But McDonald's prices in California are wild. That's just wild. Yeah, bro, the dollar menu, I went ham on the dollar menu for sure. 100p. Laser Lord says it looks ambitious. Do you see that in the Discord? Laser Lord said it looks ambitious. When I tell you, okay, if Laser Lord says it looks ambitious, you know it's a lot. I went to train with Laser Lord at his gym, and he did, like, it was the most high volume workout I have ever done in my entire life. Like, it was so much. There's a reason he's the Lord. Bro, it was so much. I'm putting him on blast. It was so much. I was like, well, just do whatever you want to do. I'll just follow along. And it was so much. I was blasted. It was a lot. It was funny. He's got a nice gym, though. This was fun. Thank you for sharing your workout program, Paint Stick. People don't usually ask like real fitness questions. We usually just talk about anime and food. Remember, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do it after the stream because it's easier to screen cap it when I take the video separately. So thank you for the reminder, but I'm gonna do it after the stream because it's like a little bit easier. I did charge the mic, but my mic didn't work. I have to like make myself a tiny list. Here's my tiny YouTube list. But my mics didn't work today for whatever reason. I don't know what happened. I did the description. I did the live stream. I'll post for the thumbnail afterwards. I need to be better about like telling people that I am streaming. Dude, you saw it? Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, well, we're doing each other a solid, right? I know, bro. Ariel won't give this up. Maybe we can get McChickens in Japan. Maybe we can get McDonald's in Japan. I've never actually gotten McDonald's in Japan because it kind of gives me anxiety because it's usually really busy. But they have Japan-specific things. So I always kind of want to. McJapan. They have the Ebi burger. The Ebi burger, which is shrimp. I think sometimes they have like a Korean, like a teriyaki burger, maybe. One year we went and they had Gudetama McFlurries that had cake in it. It just had cake. I'm trying to think what else I've seen. So, it is. I mean, in Japan, it's usually cheaper to eat out than it is to, like, cook your own food. Or a lot of times it can be. But at the same time, it's like not necessarily the most nutritious foods. But it's also like the exchange rate between Japan and the US dollar, it's very good for the dollar right now. So of course it seems really cheap for us. In previous years, it was not as good. So yeah, it was a little bit different. And some stuff is still very expensive, for sure. You know, if you go to a restaurant and you order Japanese beef, it's more expensive than getting US or Australian beef because Japanese beef is like, it's super high quality and they don't have a lot of space to farm or to husband cattle. Actually really nice that this week you switched the stream schedule because you're leaving for a con tomorrow. Hell yeah, have fun at your convention, bruh. Have you ever gone to a convention in this whole time that I've been streaming? I don't feel like I've known. Saw in a video one YouTuber that lived in Japan on 48 just by using 48 hours just using vending machines. Yeah, you can buy a lot of stuff in vending machines. Some places have ramen vending machines. Yeah, literally you haven't been to one. Wow, have fun. Be safe. Try not to get sick. No con funk, okay? Careful your shoulder. Wear comfortable shoes. Stay hydrated. Take a water bottle. It did. I don't know what happened. Also, I think you're super delayed right now, Ariel. TTRGB board game. This is going to be nice and chill. TTRPG. Tabletop RPG. Hell yeah. Bro. So we have MagFest in the area. And that's kind of like a gaming convention and they have board games and stuff. Usually I just hang out in the board game area. You got a question? Welcome in. Natalie. Hopefully, I got that right. What keeps me motivated? I'll be honest. I am purely motivated by aesthetics. I think everybody needs to find their reason for working out. For me, it is purely aesthetics, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think any reason to better yourself is a good reason. But this is what I tell people. I have an ideal terrible Hime in my mind that I'm always striving for. And if I don't work out, I will never be that ideal version of myself. I mean, I might never ever become that true ideal, but I want to keep working to get as close to that person as I can be, to get close to that me as I can be. So I think that if you think about, for me, if I think about it that way, that's why I continue to work out. And I'll be 100% real with you. I do not like working out. I don't like being sore. I don't like how much time I have to spend working out to get results. I don't like tracking my food intake. I don't like having to eat really high protein all the time. Like, I don't like any of that. I don't enjoy it. I would rather not have to think about those things. But I do those things because I have a goal in mind, and that's what keeps me doing it. You know, and sometimes I'm not doing the things more, and sometimes I'm doing things more, but yeah, that's what it is. And, you know, if your ideal self is somebody that has better cardio, you know, if your ideal self is somebody that looks a certain way, if your ideal self is somebody that can lift a certain amount of weight, I think these are all things that, you know, you can train for and strive for. Yeah, you're welcome. Like, I envy people. Maybe not. I wouldn't say I envy them. It would be nice if I truly, in my heart of hearts, enjoyed these things. But I can tell you realistically that I do not. There are many times that I'm just like, really do not want to work out, and I work out anyways. You know, and I don't really expect to have the greatest workout of all time every time I hit the gym, because that's also not realistic. But every time that I do something, it's getting me one step closer to my goal. Do you know what I'm saying? One step closer to my ideal self. Even if, you know, sometimes I'm taking it a little more slowly, and sometimes I'm taking it a little more quickly. One of your friends met a guy who created Vampire the Masquerade at the same con like 10 years ago and got a job. Yo, that's awesome. Daiso has compression packing cubes. You know what? I just bought, like, did I tell you I bought a bunch of like cheap shoe bags to put all my outfits in? It was like 6 for like $12 or something, or maybe like $18, because I don't necessarily need them to be compressed, because I have a lot of space and I pack the minimum amount of stuff, but I just wanted them to stay. Also, what's up, bath salts? Also, we got a tote. Oh my god, the tote is here. The tote needs treats. Holy shit. Mr. Tote. Cannot believe the tote showed up. You're lazy hoe. So yeah. I also think that you're doing very good. Wow. Me too. I like that too. I don't like it when he like grabs me though. Yeah. I think also something to keep in mind, right? If you have a specific goal in mind that you're working out for, and you are training specifically for that goal, I really, really think you need to be training specifically for a goal. Seeing the results will help keep you motivated to continue, right? So, you know, when I work out and I see my muscles growing, it helps motivate me to continue to work out. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm working out and I don't see any results, it demotivates me. So, working for your goals, highly recommended. I also think that setting different kinds of goals, long-term and short-term, also help. Because you get that hit of serotonin when you accomplish something, right? So, you know, if you set yourself a short-term goal, it relatively easy to reach short-term goal, and you hit it and you're like, fuck yeah, like that's awesome. Whereas if your only thing you have in mind is you want to lose, like, I don't know, you want to lose 30 pounds in 5 years, like it's so far away, it's like kind of like hard to conceptualize. Toad, you want more? You step on the block. Step on the block. No, step on the block. I'm trying to get him on the block. I couldn't get it. Couldn't get him on the block. I tried though. Anyway, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that's helpful. Also, but when it comes to goal setting, you also have to set yourself realistic goals, right? You know, you can't be like, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds in a month, unless you're like really, really, really high body fat percentage. Losing 50 pounds in a month is super unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? Dark, we should just meet in Japan, bro. There is nothing to do here. Like, we should just meet in Japan. I think it's a waste. But there's so many cat cafes. There's so many cat cafes. Also, Totoro doesn't cuddle strangers. He does not. Like, you can pet him, he will not cuddle you. He only lays with me. He doesn't like, well, I mean, he's friendly. He'll come up to you. But he just doesn't really hang out that much, if I'm honest. So, Mafik is more likely to hang out. Yeah, I know, you're doing the thing, bruh. But I sincerely do not think it's worth a big trip to come to me specifically. Because I just don't live very close to anything interesting. None of it is reachable by public transportation, you know, if I can't take off work. Okay. I feel like this was thanks for everybody asking like some juicy questions and shit. That was awesome. Thank you. Does anybody else have any comments, questions, or concerns? Because I'm at the 2-hour mark and I want to snack. Also, I'm really cold. I'm really cold right now. Yeah. Also, I need a shower. Also, I really like my makeup. It looks different. It's like... Good advices, yeah. I hope so. I hope it was helpful. Do you know any good exercises for heart health? Is that a legit question? Because you know you just have to do cardio, right? Which could be anything. You know. I mean, yeah, basically... You have to do cardio, but you have to actually push yourself. So like walking is good for your overall health, but if you're not pushing your heart to work harder, it's not actually helping your heart. It's not actually helping. So, I mean, you have to like, you have to actually make your heart pump faster. So whatever you find most enjoyable. What's on the menu for a snack? I don't know, man. I have some dumplings in the freezer. I might make those dumplings. Yeah, I might make those dumplings. Yeah, I mean, as long as you are pushing your heart. That's the thing. That's the thing that you have to do. You have to get your heart rate up. I don't know what the threshold is, but you have to get your heart rate up. Probably for a sustained amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Increase your capacity for strength. You have to do progressive overload and lift heavier and heavier. It's the same thing for working your heart. Progressive overload with cardio, you know? You have to sustain that elevated heart rate for longer and longer periods of time until it's not so elevated. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if anybody else has specifically trained their cardio, but it's like you start out, you know, you can only jog for like 30 seconds before you feel like you're gonna die. You know, over time you keep pushing yourself and, you know, you 45 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, you know, and you can go for longer stretches of time until you fucking become a marathon runner. JK, you know, you might not necessarily become a marathon runner, but it's like you have to progressively overload your cardio. Yes, you, Basalt, you. Probably the only one here for real though. Basalt does biking streams on Twitch. But yeah. So that is the thing. That is the thing. I'll be real with you. My heart health is really bad. It's not good. My resting heart rate is very high. For somebody that you would think is fit. Let's see if it says what my resting heart rate is on my Fitbit thing. Do you know what your resting heart rate is, Basalt? Does it tell me? Low 50s, mine is around 75. Okay, so it's better than I thought. I thought it was in the 80s or 90s. But yeah, like low 50s is really good. Low 50s is really good. I think when Diabolic was doing a lot of cardio, when he was prepping for his bodybuilding show, I think it was like, maybe like also in the low 50s or maybe like mid 50s. But yeah, mine is not that great. It's not awful. I also, I I also don't eat well, so that probably contributes to like a higher blood pressure. But cardio, progressive overload with cardio is what's gonna help with your heart health. And if you have heart problems, so I actually have a friend, actually we haven't talked in a really long time, who has a congenital heart problem, and she helped her heart health by doing cardio. She did a lot of steady state cardio. Yeah, so I would say swimming is really good because not only is it good for your cardiovascular health, but you're kind of like resistance training as well. But one thing to be aware of with swimming is that the cold water probably is going to make you like super hungry, and like you might be offsetting it a little bit, but most people cannot outwork a high calorie diet. So that's just something to keep in mind. I keep talking about Dr. Mike, but honestly, that's where I get most of like my fitness advice. So yeah, Dr. Mike mentioned that if you are trying to lose body fat and you're looking for a way to add in more activity, swimming is not something that he would recommend because the cold water makes you really hungry. And yeah, he recommends like doing more like steady state, low impact, just like walking. Just like chill on the treadmill and watch your fucking anime or listen to a podcast or something. So yeah, if it's like for funsies, for heart health, you want to get a little bit stronger, like swimming is good. Not the best for losing weight. You were vacationing on a mountain in Colorado last week and your cardio was definitely challenged. But well, think about this. Was your cardio also definitely challenged because you were at a higher elevation and the air was thinner? Could that have been like one of the reasons? So think about that. Like if you're not usually struggling, like taking your groceries in from the car or something like that, it could have been, part of it could have been the elevation. But yeah. Yeah, see? There you go. There you go. Yeah, the elevation is like, if you're not used to it, that makes like a really big difference. Thought I saw Toad. Does it? I feel like I feel like I kind of want to do this and dance. It kind of sounds like the Bee Gees to me. It sounds like they're using clips of the Bee Gees. Maybe it just sounds like the Bee Gees. Any other comments, questions, or concerns? I gotta remember to do the thumbnail after. Also, I need a shower really bad. I'm feeling really greasy. If you train in a higher altitude, does that carry over positively in a normal elevation? Yes, because your body is used to like the thin oxygen, and it's like really optimizing itself for that, like those conditions. So when you like go to a lower elevation, you're just like, I don't know the science behind it, but yes. That's why you see some people doing the training where they have that like thing that makes it so they can't breathe as good. Buying a house in the mountain. Yeah, you would have to keep it up. I mean, it's like with everything, your body is trying to like reach homeostasis. So you always have to like be maintaining what you're doing. Yeah. I do use dry shampoo sometimes, but I try not to if possible. I don't wash my hair very often, only like every like 3-ish days. But like I try not to use dry shampoo too often because I have like a really sensitive scalp and really bad dry skin. Like I get really itchy. I might have eczema. I don't know. I haven't like talked to the doctor about it, but like specifically like right in my hairline gets really dry and itchy, so I try not to if I can avoid it. Yeah, Sherpas would be acclimated to a higher elevation. I mean, anybody that lives in the in higher altitudes. Yeah, you're always, body's always trying to reach homeostasis. I feel like I used to use this music for something. Yeah. Let's see. You know what? Sometimes I'll use makeup in my hair, just like setting powder, because I feel like it's not as bad for my scalp. Comments, questions, concerns? Anything else? I hope you guys know that whenever you ask me these questions, I'm doing my best to answer, but they come with absolutely no real scientific backing. It's like I know the answer, but I can't explain why. It's like, yes, I know that like training in higher altitudes is a thing, but I don't know the science behind it. He had so many treats. Also, he got like almost a full can of cat food for lunch before he was finished. I'm worried he's gonna throw up if I give him too many at one time, if I'm honest. The answers were helpful. Okay, I'm glad. I just want you to know. I'm a science-based girly that doesn't know shit about science. I usually just ask Joey, or I watch an RP video. How's your cat doing, Paint Stick? How's your cat? Also, one of my coworkers is camping this week. It's camping season, I guess. I'm not an outdoor girly. I'm a sit at home in my office chair like a gremlin, mess up my hamstring, eat too much, and then have regrets kind of girly. Monka. Yeah. Also, I found a sunscreen that I like. Finally, it's so hard. You like seeing Joey in the Arnold video. Joey will definitely be in the Japan vlogs. Joey is gathering. He's gonna be playing Magic the Gathering with his friends tonight. That's why I'm switching the streams to Tuesdays, because Joey might be playing Magic with his friends on Tuesdays more often. So it just makes sense, makes it easier. You don't have a cat anymore when you broke up with your ex. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like bring up something weird. I didn't know that. Were his art streams a ton of fun? I'm gonna put Joey on blast. He was not paying attention to chat at all. And it was boring for me. Shit happens. Yeah, I didn't mean to like, I don't know. I didn't want to make things awkward. But now I'm making things awkward because I feel awkward when it's just like a, you know, maybe it's not like, not a big deal or anything. Did I mention I'm going to get my eyebrows touched up soon? So if you see me with crazy eyebrows, that's why. I'm getting my eyebrows touched up. She said, the thing is, it's like, if you let your eyebrows go too long, you have to get them redone completely, and then it's like way more expensive. You did finally move to your house, so we're getting one. So you're gonna get another cat when you finish your house projects. I love that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I have so many house projects I need to do that I haven't been doing. That would be something to make a video about. Yeah, I mean, they still look pretty dark, but I felt like in the Arnold vlog, there was a clip where you could see me from the side, and to me, like, I could see a big difference in my eyebrows. It looked very, like, kind of gray. So I was like, I think maybe it's been a while, I should probably get them fixed up. You get occasional updates on Charlie here and there. He's still a good tripod void boy. Oh, I'm glad he's doing good. I'm tearing up. I'm thinking about it. I'm tearing up. Okay, I'm ending the stream. See you guys later. Bye.